And as part of the elected leadership of Sia County, may I wish to communicate to anybody and anything in the feeling that they are important, that when we participated in ubiquitous approval, and I say unanimous and ubiquitous approval of the BBI report as the Sia House, and I speak on my own behalf, being one of the stalwarts of it, we knew that there are correctable gaps in the BBI proposal that radically, when addressed, would not change the substance of the people resolve to have constitutional amendments. I want also to underscore that one was also significant when the Prime Minister, the People's President, had met us in Kisumu, had summoned us for a Kisumu Siala Hotel meeting with the aim of giving our region hope that if there are any gaps, those ones are addressable before the end results in a constitutional referendum. One of the gaps that the Prime Minister openly discussed with us is a general gap that is in the hearts of even the people themselves. The part on the creation of 72 constituencies, where it is even clear that Sia needs at least 3, and the Prime Minister has assured us that those ones can be addressed. Also aimed, alongside Okongo, they aimed at throwing to the dustbin all which is Rarieda Member of Parliament, Dr. Otiende Amollo. You know, we've been talking about defending the public. Otiende Amollo is the forerunner of public defense when he chaired the Pioneer Ombudsman Office. When we talk about Orengo, the historical credential of Mr. Orengo, Sia Senator, are unmatched. We've heard of him since the origins of reform and to date, and we don't take it for granted how his efforts brought about the sharing of power between Mr. Kibaki and the People's President Raila Amolo Odinga. And we still don't take it for granted when our elections were stolen, Orengo was in the forefront. Alongside his 3 brothers, Okongo Mogeni, Loye Okongo Mogeni, Otiende Amollo, and Orengo himself. These are a one match whose legal metallurgy will never be matched. And I'm seeing people who have got no basis in law, especially legal practice, now wanting to tell Kenyans and the world in general that their contribution in the panel beating, a constitutional panel beating as regards Article 94 of the Kenya Constitution, where Senate and National Assembly came up with a joint effort to panel beat the BBI, which came from us, ahead of its earmarking for referendum. I want to tell everybody that as an Oriero, I am fully behind Orengo. I am fully behind Okongo Mogeni. I am fully behind Otiende Amollo, with all the consequences that may imply. I want to tell anybody coming up for cheap politics, maybe you've been bought by Uhuru Spanner Boys. To that effect, I want to remind the chairman of ODM, Mbadi, that when Orengo and Otiende Amollo had blown the first whistle, that Kibaki Auru's men want to shortchange the Prime Minister, the cause for reforms, were you not a seconder who came up with the words, and I can approximately recite them, that we stand nothing to lose. It's you, Uhuru, who will lose. Where have you gotten the guts now to telling the likes of Orengo off? Let me tell you, and let me communicate to Parliament, National Assembly, that the architect, and of course the polity that is Kenya governance. It is a constitutional and a statutory governance, and if we go by our constitution, and our preamble tells it all, the organogram is such that it's God who is first. It's God who is first. The only person second to God is the people. In your leadership, in your ubiquitous levels of leadership, you are only absorbed in the mass of the people. So from God it is the people, and then from the people it is the constitution. So nothing overrides a consensus that